Ah, there's nothing like a good old bike ride. The wind in your hair, the oil up your trouser leg, wasps almost flying into your mouth.
Where are we going then?
Anywhere you like, Little Howard.
Mars!
Don't be silly. Your trike could burn up on entering Mars's atmosphere.
Oh, I never get to choose where we go.
Well, so far, you've suggested Mars, the age of the dinosaurs, and Narnia. I know. Why don't we cycle to that bin and back?
Why do I always have to do what you say?
Sorry, didn't I explain? It's because I say so.
Right.
It's for your own good, Little Howard. Heaven knows what the world will be like if you're in charge.
Oh, Howard, I've come up with another of my big questions. Why can't I be in charge?
Ooh. You go. Ooh.
Yeah! Ow!
I do wish you wouldn't do that. Ow.
I love monkeys, all those happy little chirpy little monkeys with their tails and their bananas. I think that if we all were monkeys, we'd have happier bananas. Scary monkeys, lots of monkeys, for you know that it's the monkeys I adore. If my love said that she did not love those monkeys, I wouldn't love her anymore. Thank you very much! Well, at least the monkeys know who's boss.
Oh, yes. You're the boss, Little Howard. So, when are you going to pay us?
Oh, clumsy. At least you're wearing a helmet.
The helmet doesn't protect me from all these soiled nappies, does it? Get me out of here! Thanks.
Now, that wouldn't have happened if I was in charge of the house.
What? It only happened because you set off your klaxon.
Ah, but if you'd let me be in charge ages ago, I wouldn't have had to set off my klaxon, would I?
Look, being in charge is very hard work. You're too young, you're too irresponsible, and frankly, Little Howard, you're just too immature.
I'm not.
R2.
No.
R times a million.
No, times infinity, plus one.
R times infinity plus another one.
Oh, love.
Look, you can't be in charge of anything until you're an adult.
Well, Roger, our manager's an adult.
An adult pigeon, yes.
So he could be in charge of, say, all of Pearly?
Well, yes. In theory.
Then we should vote for him to be our MP.
Well, yes, we should. What?
People of Pearly, don't be party poopers. Put Pigeon power in Parliament. Vote for Roger T. Pigeon. I promise to tell you whatever you want to hear until I'm elected.
Oh, my dipping flump-hots. No, this cannot be allowed to happen.
Why not?
Vote for me.
You can't be in charge of the entire country. It's a rotten stinker. Right, this has to be stopped.
What about my big question? Come on! Being a 6-year-old cartoon boy is rubbish. Why can't I be in charge? Morning, Mother.
Lovely day for a cycle ride, dear.
Isn't it just? Wait a minute. Mother, is it normal for computers to ride bikes?
Of course not. It's impossible. You're forgetting, dear. I'm not a computer. I'm your mother.
Big Howard says you're a computer.
Well, who died and put him in charge? Telling respectable middle-aged women they're computers. It's just not right.
Yeah, Andy says I can't be in charge because I'm too young.
Cocky Pop! Of course you're not too young, Little Howard. Why, the Egyptian king Tutankhamun was only 9 years old when he was crowned pharaoh of the Egyptian Empire over 3,000 years ago.
Well, that's fair enough. 9-year-olds can stay up later.
Mary, Queen of Scots, was only 6 days old when she became Queen of Scotland in 1542.
They do say girls mature quicker than boys.
Obviously, they needed grown-up advisors and a loyal army, and in Mary's case, people to change her royal nappies.
So we need an army who can change nappies then.
Could you fit some of those pigeon spikes to Big Ben?
Hello, Big Howard. Allow me to introduce you to your new babysitter, Crowbar Eddie.
I'm a little bit busy at the moment, Little Howard. I've got to stop Roger getting elected. I've got to see to the drains and I've got to sort out my tax return. What did you say?
Hello, Big Howard. I'm going to look after you.
I have worked it out. Grown-ups are only in charge because they're bigger than kids. So all I needed to do was find someone bigger than you. Now we can swap places.
That is not the reason that grown-ups are in charge, and we're not going to swap places. And I don't need a babysitter.
I am fully accredited.
I can't leave you alone while I'm out being in charge. You might hurt yourself.
I'm all right to get hurt. You leave me with him.
Shut it, squirt. Shall I chuck him on the naughty step, little Howard?
Help!
Who's in charge?
Your little Howard's in charge, Mr. Crowbar, sir.
Good boy. We're going to spend the day at the playground.
There's been a bit of a misunderstanding. I'm really quite busy. I've got quite a lot on to do, and
Stay nice now, Big Howard. They do grow up quick, don't they? So, now I'm in charge. What have I got to do?
You can area me out by the light switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a pine on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
Yeah.
I have a secret to tell from my electrical well. It's a simple message and I'm leaving.
In your face, root vegetables.
So the room must listen to me. Filibuster vigilantly.
Oh, what's that thing they say about 5 a day? Oh, yeah, 5 donuts a day. Oh, that's not a bit up, surely. Being in charge is hungry work.
You can area in the outlet by the light switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a pine on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
C to block drain. That should block them up pretty good. This is a doddle.
Birdhouse in your soul. And while you're at it, leave the light on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
Hello, Big Howard's accountant? Yes, I see there's a lot of money being frittered away on some things called tax and mortgages, which I assume must be fruit like green gages. Can we stop paying for those immediately, please? Thank you! Where's Big Howard?
He's in bed.
Donut kebab?
Lovely. He was getting tired and irritable. Wouldn't stop crying. Till I shouted, "Stop crying!"
Ah, well done. It's all right, Crowbar. It's not the police or the babysitting inspector. It's only Roger.
Well, I suppose I better go upstairs and sit on the big Litland's bed, staring at him. Make sure he doesn't choke.
Do you think he might choke?
Well, he might do now that I've gagged him.
All right, lad. Can I trust Big Howard to vote for me in the forthcoming election? Or do I have to blackmail him as well?
Bit awkward. I'm actually running a campaign to stop you getting elected.
What?
Well, Big Howard started it, and now I'm in charge, so I'm running it instead.
Why?
Big Howard said something about you being nasty, greedy, mean, evil, selfish and hateful. And a thief, and a liar, and...
Yes, all right. So, you're in charge now, you say?
Oh, yes. I finished doing everything on Big Howard's list of things to do when you're in charge.
Doesn't sound like you're in charge.
What do you mean?
You're doing everything that Big Howard would have done anyway.
Yeah, but I am in charge.
What if you did exactly the opposite of what Big Howard wanted? That would show the big, flappy-handed twonk that you can think for yourself.
Yeah, I'll prove that no one can tell me what to do by doing exactly what you say. I'll help you get elected.
Right. You do all the donkey work while I swan about pecking babies. You can start by rubbing all the don'ts off of those leaflets.
Well, I was thinking I could just vote for you.
Oh, you can't vote. You're just a kid.
Children can't vote? Why not?
Well, 'cause you're all stupid.
You what?
I mean, the system. The system thinks all kids are stupid. Stupid system.
Then I'm afraid I can't help you get elected.
because I need to get the law changed. Well, you could do both, because, in a policy I have literally just made up, I promised to give kids the vote. If you help me become a member of Parliament. You're on!
Does Big Howard want a glassy glass of milky milk, then?
Oh, it wasn't a dream.
Do what, son?
I mean, I had a terrible dream that I didn't have a massive 6-foot Cockney babysitter looking after me 24 hours a day and tucking me in so tight I can't move. And...
Shut your face! Do you need any help putting your pants on? Big wussy. Little Howard has asked me to tell you he's gone to march on Parliament to get the law changed so he can vote for that Pigeon bloke.
What?
So I thought you and me could go to the park and go round and round the boating lake on a pedalo.
A lake?
For ages.
On a pedalo?
For ages.
You're sitting on my hand.
What do we want? Money! I mean, votes for children.
Where do I want them?
Pronto, or the cashier gets it.
Hello, what are you two protesting about?
Universal child suffrage.
No, we're not. That sounds horrible.
No, it means votes for children.
Oh, yes.
Who are you?
Oh, my name's Tatton. I work for Parliament's Education Service. Would you like to come in and talk about it?
Have you got any biscuits?
I'll see what I can do.
Right, back to campaigning. Vote for me and I will, make you less ugly once we've cleared the deficit, and, I will decriminalise chip theft and ban people throwing shoes at you just because you pooed on their heads.
So, you're telling me that people can't vote or stand as an MP until they're 18?
Yep, I'm afraid so.
Why?
Because voting's a huge responsibility. You need a little bit more experience to help you make the right decision.
Oh well, I guess I'll just have to make do with being in charge at home.
What do you mean, in charge at home?
Well, Big Howard just hangs around the park all day and leaves me to look after the trains and the tax and the shopping.
I'm just gonna go and make a phone call.
Okay.
Hello. Pearly Police Station, no crime too small, some crimes too big. Child neglect, you say?
Constable, get the helicopter.
Look at them ducks.
Yeah, lovely. Seen the ducks.
I love ducks, me. Look at the ducks.
I feel like we've seen most of the ducks.
Look at the ducks!
Come in, number 46. You are under arrest.
The Rosses. They'll never take me alive.
I'm being rescued at last. Where?
Big Howard Oliver Drinkwater Reed. We have you surrounded.
You want him?
We have a speedboat and 2 helicopters, all out of shot. So pedal to the shore with your hands up.
He's over here. What have you been doing, you naughty boy?
Little Howard! Oh, it's you. Clear the line. I'm expecting a call from a plumber. I don't know why you wanted me to block up the drains, Big Howard. It was unblocked and... Look, what have you been doing? I've just been arrested. Arrested? What did you do?
Let's see if I can remember. There's child exploitation and neglect, tax evasion, and going over the agreed period in a registered pedalo.
Well, that is it. You are grounded, young man.
Oh, that's so unfair. I didn't do any of it. Look, since you are in charge now, you've got to get me a barrister. I'm due in court tomorrow.
I don't see how one of those will help you get out of jail.
No.
Get me a barrister!
Oh, he's hung up. Ha ha! With Big Howard banged up in slam chalky and Little Howard doing exactly what I tell him, nothing can stop me getting elected to Parliament. Apart from the fact that all the voters hate me. Now, I wonder what we could do about that.
I can't believe that Big Howard's in prison. I blame myself, of course.
Good, because it was your fault.
What?
You stitched him up like a bloke I used to know called Kipper, who I stitched up.
How?
You stopped him looking after you and paying tax. That's what's got him banged up.
Is it? Oh dear.
And another thing, I don't think you are in charge.
What?
You're just doing everything that Roger tells you to do.
Oh my gibbing flub, you're right! Well, I got Big Howard into this mess, so I should get him out. After all, I am in charge.
But how?
Big Howard wanted me to get him something to help him. A barrister? No, it wasn't that. Are you sure? They represent people in court? No. I know what it was. All rise for the Right Honourable Judge Yum Yum, who looks a bit like that bloke on... All rise!
Big Howard, you're accused of 5 at least very serious crimes. And one fairly trivial one. Right, let's whip through the case because I've got netball practice at 3. Where's your barrister?
Don't get your wig in a twist, Your Honour. Here is Big Howard's banister. I can vouch for it. I have slid down it several times.
I crumple.
And whom are you?
Don't pretend you don't watch CBBC, my lunch.
Are you representing the defence?
Yes, I've seen this done in EastEnders. Europa, it is not Big Howard who is on trial in this courtroom today.
I have tried that, but apparently it is.
Well, yes, it is. I mean, the whole system of, damn monkeys. Okay, look, it was all my fault. I wanted to be in charge, and I wanted to vote, and I wanted to say how many donuts I could fit in my mouth at once. But in doing that, I may possibly have made a few mistakes that might have got Big Howard in trouble, including this one. You can't lock up Big Howard, urologist. He looks after me. Oh. In a funny sort of way. I kind of need him.
Thanks.
Okay, there's clearly been a bit of a misunderstanding. Now, have you both learnt your lessons?
Yes, I have, you mate. Uranus. The lesson is, it's best to leave the boring stuff to Big Howard.
No, the lesson is you should do what you're told sometimes. All the time.
By George, he's got it. Lesson learned, case dismissed.
Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll be a model citizen.
Yes, there's no need to make a song and dance about it.
I beg your pardon.
I said, don't make a song and dance about it. I expressly forbid you, on behalf of the British legal system, to make a song and dance about it.
Right. You're not the boss of me, you couldn't possibly be. Just 'cause you're larger, you think you're in charge, I'll see.
Order! I expressly forbade you to make a song and dance out of this.
Yes, you're the boss of him, please don't be cross with him, sir. He'll say you're the daddy or granddaddy if you prefer. You're not the king of this castle, you don't have the rule of this roost. If you think that I'll do what you'll ask, you'll find that you'll quickly refuse. 'Cause you're not the boss of me, you couldn't possibly be. Just 'cause you're bigger and you wear that wig, I'll see. You'll see. If you say jump, I will say no. You're not the silverback here. You're not the Alfa Romeo. You are not my puppeteer.
Right. Contempt of court.
Please just ignore him, he's simply exploring a theme. Contempting your courtroom is something that he would not dream. If you say jump, he'll say how high. If you say boogie, he'll dance. If you say don't sing or dance, though, he will have to know in advance. No, you're not the boss of me, you couldn't possibly be. Just 'cause you're larger, you think you're in charge, I'll see. You're not the great enchilada, you're not so big. You're a bloke in a wig.
Right, bailiff. Please add malicious singing and contempt of court to the rap sheet. Now are we finished?
Yes, thanks. Oh, Your Holiness, while you're here, could I have a word with you about something else? I have some information that may interest you.
And so Roger T. Pigeon, the Pigeon Party, has somehow won the Pearly East by-election.
Brilliant! I won! Ha ha! I am in charge, you bunch of flightless suckers!
Unfortunately, Mr. T. Pigeon is disqualified for illegally trying to claim back the cost of a duck house.
What? I was going to evict the ducks and move in myself.
And one of your more outspoken opponents was forcibly peddled into the middle of a lake by a known criminal and unlicensed babysitter who was employed by your campaign manager, who, I might add, is 6 years old.
I'm trying to tackle youth unemployment in the under-10s.
And also the fact that you got 78,000 votes.
I am popular, so sue me.
I will. There are only 21,000 people living in the constituency.
All feathers.
Right, let's play netball.
Wow, what a day.
Good night, little Howard.
Good night, Big Howard. Good night, Crowbar Eddie.
What?
Good night, boys.
Ah!